I've been sailing since I was 7, and Dad put me in the Ventura Yacht Club as a little boy, kind of like as in daycare. And so I grew up sailing on little tiny Sabot boats. And as the years progressed, on and off sailed. And then fortunate enough, I basically built my own little boats, little radio-controlled boats. And there was a boat down the street that had been sitting on the street for quite a few months. And I went up to the guy that owned the boat and I asked him, how much do you want for your boat, And he said, oh, I don't know. And he opened his garage door and I saw a bunch of radio-controlled boats and airplanes and everything. And so I said, hey, I've got a really nice catamaran that I built, radio-controlled. And he was really impressed. And so I showed it to him and he goes, let's just trade straight across. You can have this old boat. So I took that old boat. It was a 21-foot boat and fixed it up, put some new bottom paint on it and threw it in the water and started sailing that boat. And then I traded up to a larger boat, a 35-foot boat, and basically same kind of deal. Talked to the guy about his boat, saw it was a little tore up, went down to Portland, Oregon, and got that boat from him by trading the other boat. So I just have been continually trading up. So that's kind of the same thing as in this charter business, is we've traded up to bigger boats all the way along. So it's been fun.
My background is growing up in the lakes of Michigan and motorboating. I had small children that grew up on wakeboard boats and really never sailed. But then fast forward quite a few years, I'm in New Mexico. I take a job down there, and within 2 weeks of being in New Mexico, I meet Brad. And probably about a couple weeks later, no, actually it was a couple months later, he took me sailing on his 35-foot boat down in San Diego for a weekend. And after that, we sat on the beach and thought, boy, this is great. We need to do this. And so then about a month and a half later, we were looking at boats online and found a boat. We went out and took a look at it, and within a month we were packing our bags and moving to the boat in Mystic, Connecticut. And then from there we took a couple years to sail the boat that we had purchased together, and we sailed it all the way down to the Grenada, and then kind of got back up towards the Virgin Islands, where our 2-year hiatus kind of became to an end, and then it was time to go back to work. And then that's where we kind of met the company, the couple who owned Charter House, and they kind of asked if we would be interested in chartering one of their boats. And that's then when we started on Elixir, and then we worked our way up to Delphine, and here we are.